Hey everybody, it's Teacher Sam here at AMI Academy of Martial Arts, and you're in for AMI's Technique of the Week. Okay, so this week we're working on just the details on our lead elbow, our rear elbow, and then following up with our regular rear knee techniquing and how we can use that for better exercise and increase the difficulty in our shadow boxing. All right, team. So now when we're adding our lead elbow, our rear elbow, and our knees into our toolbox for our drills, whether we're shadow boxing or whether we're hitting pads, we've got to make sure that we're on target all the time. It's one thing if I've got gloves on and I'm throwing punches in the air, I accidentally tag somebody, not too big a deal. If I accidentally tag somebody with my elbow, right, they're gonna feel some hurt, right? We've got to make sure that everything's exactly the right place all the time. So we're gonna set ourselves up our standard guarding stance. Here, instead of keeping my hands in tight, boom, to my temples, I'm gonna get a little bit taller and I'm gonna let my hands come a little bit more forward. Okay, so whichever hand is set for my jab, right, I would just be reaching forward, more Muay Thai style. I'm gonna keep that hand pointed up. I'm gonna step in with that left foot and I'm gonna drive my elbow forward. My hand stays in the same upright position. I'm not aiming for the top section of my forearm though, just that bottom like 3 inches to the edge of my elbow, just up to the center. That's gonna be my lead elbow, okay? So again, I'm set here, hands are a little bit higher, shoulders still up, chin still down. I'm gonna step and drive that arm straight down the middle, right towards the nose. Oh, this hand's gonna open up. I'm gonna rotate my rear elbow, again, from a good defensive position, straight flat this way. My hand comes towards my forehead as I rotate through and hit that side elbow cutting straight across and then pull myself back, okay? So again, 1 with the left hand, cutting in, 2, cutting across and just stepping back out. Always letting my hands come back to my guarding position as soon as that elbow is over with. All right, so if I turn sideways a little bit here, we'll give you one more. 1, up and out. 2, rotating across. Same technique with my feet as when I'm throwing my punches. My straights going that same direction. Again, make sure that you either have pads that can support taking these elbow strikes or we're just focusing on putting them in the air. All right, team, so we've got our elbows set. Now we're gonna work on the timing and adding on our rear knee to that same combo. So setting myself up, my regular stance. Again, my hands are a little bit higher. Throwing, boom, in, 1, down the center with my lead elbow. 2, coming across. I'm gonna let this elbow drop. I'm gonna rotate the same side hand as my leg that's in back, and we're gonna throw that knee. I'm gonna pull my heel up to my bottom. My knee comes up and my hips drive forward, taking that space, landing back in front. Now that foot stays in front. Now this is my lead elbow, right? We're here. I'm gonna drive forward 1, cut across 2. That hand's reaching out, posting or clenching, either way. Just getting that hand in the right position. My heel comes to my bottom, knee up, and hips forward, taking that space. Okay, so we can again get good practice throwing that in the air. If I do have a target, then I'm gonna make sure that I'm hitting the same spot every single time. So I'm set. My lead elbow comes right down the center. My rear elbow comes straight across, sticking into my pad. I don't want to practice dragging my elbow across all the time. I want to make a good impact and make sure that's nice and solid set into my target. Hand comes up, my heel comes up to my bottom, my knee forward, and my hips drive in. Whatever I'm pushing on, I should be able to move that with that knee technique. Landing in front, and let's throw it again. Lead, elbow, rear, across. Get that hand posted. Heel comes up, knee up, hips forward, and reset back. And we keep practicing this and adding it into our basic punches and our footwork. Then we're just gonna get, again, more tools in our toolbox that we can use in a sparring situation, if we have to defend ourselves, all kinds of good stuff. All right, guys, that was our technique of the week. Make sure and stay tuned for what we got coming up for you next time.